Hey everyone, and welcome to something I'm trying out. Removal Focus Koala. The list is gonna look a little wonky at first because I'm just testing out some things, see how I like it, right? This is not a unique idea. I think a lot of people have tested more removal stuff. Like this Sokka, I think, is just a pretty decent card in Koala, right? Just a good body off of Dragon that can just pop a 5 cost. It's pretty nice. But I'm trying a little bit with like Tempest Kick, right? A little bit more reduction events. Trying to use the Bella Betty, right? To remove some stuff. But honestly, I don't think that like with just Tempest Kick or like one of our 3 costs, it's really all we need. Like to get rid of an 8 cost is the biggest thing I think in this meta, right? There's a lot of 8 costs. So yeah. Before we get into it though, make sure to leave a like, subscribe if you like these wonky deck lists. I'm not saying this is going to be good, right? I'm just testing out the concept. Probably a much better strat for Koala just to play normally, right? With your just standard 8-cost Dragon, Robin, Kuma, and there's some more Revo Army stuff thrown in there, right? This is a bit of a balancing act because we do need a lot of Revo Army stuff in our trash for Dragon and such, right? And I'm using Mancherry just to recycle the events, right? To push them back down. I don't know. But before we get into it too much, make sure you leave a like, subscribe, like that. And if you want to support me in the channel, you can check out my links in the description. I've got a TCG player affiliate link if you're going to be buying any cards. And I've got a coupon code for Nen Garden. You can use Straw Hat Pecan for 5% off. They just sent me out their King of Hearts playmat. It is really nice. You can use my code on top of any sales. Be sure to check it out in the description. And let's get into it. Yeah, Koala, black and yellow, 4 life, 5k power leader. When you are battling your opponent's leader and you have 2 or more 8 costs or higher characters, you draw a card. Once per turn, if your opponent either plays a character off of another character's effect or they play an 8 cost or greater character, you can make them take a life. Pretty good effect. Using 2 Mancherry, like I said, a bit of recycling, but also a way to push down the events. I don't think we're going to cycle through a deck another time, but it could be a way to get back another character we need. I don't know. I might just cut this. I don't really know. Maybe like for a really long drawn out game. I think Brook probably just like, you know, putting another Brook, putting that at 4. But then I was also thinking about just cutting the Brook. Like, I don't know. The -1 is good, but a lot of times when I was testing this out, Brook was just kind of sitting on the field, not doing a lot. Let's see. Let's just try it at 1 Mancherry, right? We've got our Revo Army Searcher with Koala. Fill up our trash really well with this too. Brook is a 3 cost. We can play off of Rebecca. On play and when attacking, give one of your opponent's characters -1 cost, then KO a 0 cost character. We've got Ivankov, another great way to fill up our trash. 3 cost blocker. You can play it off of Rebecca too. It comes out rested, of course, but great way to fill up trash on play. If your leader is a Revo Army type, trash 3 cards from the top of your deck. Bella Betty, great 2k counter when attacking. Place 2 cards from trash 2 cards from the top of your deck. Give one of your opponent's characters -2 cost. We've got Rebecca, just really great blocker. Brings back a 3 to 7 cost black character from the trash and then plays out a 3 or lower from your hand rested. This is even good to play off of Dragon, right? You can play out Brook too. It's like it's like Gecko Moria all over again, but a little bit worse, right? A lot worse, right? But no. We got Sakazuki, 6/7, no counter, on play trash a card, KO a 5 or less. We've got Robin, 6/7, gains blocker and +3 cost. And on play, you may trash a card from your hand. If your opponent has 5 or more, they trash 2 from their hand. We got Dragon, 8 cost 8k power. Place 3 Rebel Army type cards from your trash at the bottom of the deck in any order. You can play a 6 or less character from your trash. So that's why we have Robin, Kuma, Sakazuki, right? We got Zeus. On play, add 1 card from the top or bottom of your life and then KO a 5 or less character. It's pretty nice. 2k counter. Kuma, on play, trash 1 card from your hand. You heal 1. And on KO, you heal 1 as well. A lot of these I have just because they are trash 1, right? And they're Rebel Army, so they help with Dragon, right? They're really good characters even though they're not really for the removal aspect. But they can help out in a lot of matches, and they also have that trash one to fill up our trash, right? If we have Sakazuki in our hand, these are some of like the only ways we can trash him from our hand, because he doesn't have counter, obviously, and we're not running like zero cost or cycle cards. We could run cycle cards, but for right now, we're running these two to help us trash the Sakazuki. Then getting into our events, this is just another minus event, right? To give one of your opponents -3 cost during this turn for 1 Don. Ignore the rest of it. I'm just using this as like a backup cost reduction. Tempest Kick, draw 1, and then if you have 10 or more in your trash, give one of your opponent's characters -3 cost. Right, and then our last searcher, look at top 3, pick up rival army, and then place the rest in your trash. Great way to fill up our trash, like I said. So that is the list. Conceptually, I think it'll like be okay for the meta, because we're not worried about like, I don't know, blue purple is still there. Right, we do have ways to deal with blue purple if we can get like Bella Betty to stick with like some blockers, maybe. I don't know. Maybe we want to put in like a chump blocker if we could. I don't know. And then for the most part, Sakazuki is like our main KO, with Brook and like Zeus coming in there as well. And we can make that an 8 cost KO, right? And then we don't really need to like do too many rounds of KOing for the most part, I would imagine, because if you're playing out an 8 cost 8k power and a 6 cost 7k power 2 turns in a row, you should just probably just win the game after that if you can, right? With 4 characters on the board. But yeah, that's the list. Let's get into some games, try it out. Again, not making any promises that it's a good deck or a great deck. Just trying out a concept. I think it could be fun. I don't know. Ooh, we got Lakers Croc. Okay, well, not really. We are going second. I think we can make this work, right? We can make this work because we have 2 searchers. So that's good because he's going to be on our trash. We'll take you, and then another one. Sure. We could need this to get rid of some 8 costs, right? And if we can defend this, well, for a couple of turns, right? If he plays out like a Kikunojo, we would need to defend for like a couple turns. He goes 5 at us. 5 at us. We will go 1. Okay. Let's go 6. Play Bella Betty. So we got dragons. That's a really good top deck. Play Bella Betty. Boom. Even so, we still don't have enough for like Tempest Kick to get rid of anything. So this is still not enough for Bon Clay, which is kind of crazy. We need like Zeus or something. I was running the event. Well, that's actually kind of good. We can get rid of you now. I was running like the event that KOs like a 4 cost, and then if you have an 8 cost on your field, it KOs a 6. I could put it back in. I don't know. But yeah, this is good because this does it. The reduction without it, so then we'll just go here, boom, bam, haha, ha ha ha. And then I'll just go 7 at life. So that's cool. And then next turn we can KO a, let's see, if these both live, we can get rid of a 7/8 cost, right? By just swinging with these 2, and then we have Sakazuki and trash. Right, so we just drag in Sakazuki, and like, what? Well, am I gonna KO Akuma? What am I doing here? You know, that could be pretty good. I could heal. I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna trash that. I could heal. I could just get him to trash some cards too. I think getting him to trash 2 cards would be pretty good, especially after you just trash 1 to heal. Let's search. Pick up another dragon. Cool. Because they really didn't want to do. Well, I had Kuma in the trash actually. Never mind. I'm stupid. Let's go here. Boom. Let's pitch Kuma. You have to trash 2. Very annoying for your opponent to have to deal with, right? We do have to be mindful. He trashed a 2k and another Kata. Okay. Let's go 6 at life. Yeah, my bad. Could have healed, but I don't know. I feel like, ooh, well, there goes one of them. That's good for us. I didn't want to waste the dragon to heal. I, you know, kind of want to just keep it in case of a KO, right? Because now we can get rid of a, yep. No heal for you. Forgot about that almost. I always forget about the 8 cost or higher because I'm used to playing like Rayleigh or something like that. So 7 of us will take. Okay. And then we'll block, give 1 because we can always do. Ooh. So I kind of want to just remove this. Right. So I can use Tempest Kick to draw, which actually could be good. So that's -3. Okay, let's go. Let's just swing with Brook to get another swing. Okay. Yeah, maybe I shouldn't have done that because I forgot about his cycle. Oh well. Oh well. All right, let's see. Let's put back you, you, and you. Put back you over top of you. Use your effect to trash this Sakazuki to KO that. Then we'll go 5, draw a card. We've got some counter, nice. So we do have to be mindful because of Okama Way, getting us to swing into you. But at this point we have really big board. Yeah. Too many in your hand, sir. Too many in your hands. But getting rid of the Croc makes me feel better. 6 at Brook. That's absolutely fine. Next turn, we might heal. Let's go here in 1. We can heal, right? Yeah, that's going to be bad for us. Yo, okay, so you're going to do both of those things, huh? So you're going to make me trash, then also heal you? Well, that's fine, I guess. Let's go here. Put back, put back, put back for you. Over top of you. Because at this point, we don't really need it. I feel like I'm going to just keep all my 2Ks. Let's go 5 at life. Got another 2K. Cool. So maybe we'll live. We'll see what he makes me swing into first. Like I said, we just get like 1 turn of good removal with like Dragon Sakazuki, and then what does he choose? Does he have Okama Way? I assume he did because he played out these 2. Right. But now we just have board full of, yep. Do you want to heal or do you want me to trash a life? Okay, so yeah, we're just going to keep our blocker up. And we have 4 2Ks, so I think we're good, hopefully. That's why I didn't swing a little higher, because that first 5 was just to see if he's going to force me to swing into the Hawkins. And then at that point, I knew that everything was just going to be swinging over top of... Who's going to just make me block out? Okay, that is a brick. Let's see. 7 Dawn. I think we're good. Yeah, we're definitely good. 10, block. 9, we just have counter. Like a lot of counter. So hopefully no shenanigans with life, I guess. No? Okay. Okay, GG. Okay, so I'm trying something out like this, just a little different, just to put in the event back in, taking out the Mancherry. Like, I don't think I need to refill the trash with the events. Like I said, I think if you can just get a few early game removal with like the event or Brook or something like Zeus, and then you follow it up with just dragon removal, or dragon heal, then you have a full board of like 7 to 8K swings, and you should just win by bath, right? It's not like Rob Lucci where we have to do like multiple turns. We have to KO every single turn, right? Koala, we can actually live a little bit because of like Kuma and stuff like that. And we have 7K power blocker. We got Rayleigh. Yikes. and a half. No, probably not, right? Okay, it got worse. It always gets worse when you mulligan. All right, so he took first. Interesting. He got mulligan. All right, we will go. It's good to get a searcher out, so that's good. And then we'll take another searcher. Just fill up the trash. We'll take dragon and then pass. So now searcher can swing to searcher if he swings with his searcher, right? Eventually he will, probably. So can't rely on Robin blocker because he took the mulligan, right? So we know he has that. 5 at us. We'll take Rebecca. Not bad. We could Rebecca Brooke. Zoro is kind of crazy this early. I'm not going to lie to you. Sure. I think we do just, yeah. Let's swing 5 here. See if he has counter. What he gives up for it. Okay, so we'll go Rebecca. Bring Brooke. Play out Brooke. Cool. And then Sakazuki kind of off rip KOs anything. So we don't really need to worry about these events. Well, actually, they would help us for Brooke purposes, right? To use Brooke to KO stuff. So he goes Buggy. Gets Conqueror's Hockey. Buggy has Conqueror's Hockey confirmed? Oh my goodness, what? Spoilers? Not really. Just jokes. We'll see if he swings at the Brook. I would. So if he goes 5. Ooh, unblockable. Unblockable at Brook? That's fine. It's not. I wanted him there. I wanted the Brook, but it is what it is. 7 at us? I'm blocking that for sure. I mean, he gave up one of the unblockables. Let's go. Is that greedy? Let's go 5 there. Okay, he 2K'd for that. That's great for us. Let's go here. Trash you, and then pass. So, yeah, not a lot of searchers to come out to replace his hand size, so he's getting a little low, and he hasn't taken any life, or Mulligan we knew, Conqueror's Hockey we knew, or we haven't hit his life, so, you know, there's that. Oof. Yeah, but I don't know. Eh. Six, we'll go 2. We can drag him to get that back. So 6 at us will take. We get to search. Pick up another dragon. Is that greedy? No. Okay. Do I have anything better? I don't have any Kumas, right? No. Where's all my Kumas? Crazy. All right, so we'll just go 5 at life. I could have gone here just to get him to counter out, to be honest. Let's go here. Put back. Put back. Put back. Go. Oh, I could Rebecca Brooke too. Yeah, that could be better because then I get blocker back, to be honest. Yeah, so let's go there and go boom, bam. Yeah, that's actually pretty good. Because now we can deal with consistently more of his 0 or 1 cost characters, right? Like that Buggy. Unless he uses another unblockable. Which he could be crazy to do. Honestly. I think if he just had 3 unblockables and just goes unblockable for 3 turns, that's a valid option too. He hasn't used a single Luffy. I guess a little bit worried about my leader ability. Or maybe he doesn't have any. He's mainly searched with Buggy, so yeah, definitely. We'll block that. Little interested in. I could Ivankov this turn. Let's go 5 with you. Pop that. 2 Dawn open. Does he have like a bunch of Conqueror's Hockey? I do have another Rebecca. Yeah, I could go Dragon just into Rebecca. Because I'm getting him to waste these, not waste, right? Use the Conqueror's Hockey for inefficient numbers, right? You don't want to, you're 2K to get out of a 5K, right? And then this is still a 6. So that's good. Cool. Let's go here. Put back, put back, put back. Will Rebecca... We'll take back 2K, play out Brooke? Or do I want a second blocker? I'm out of dragons, so I don't know if I want to trash like a Kuma or something come up. So I think we'll take this, play out you over top of you, and pass. So blocker, 2 life. He doesn't... he's run through 2 unblockables so far. Still 4, right? There's the Luffy. But no, he doesn't. Wait, no. Yeah, he just played that. Right, yeah. Because if these are 2 events to cheat something off of it, then he wouldn't have anything to cheat off of it, right? But now we can just kind of keep... Dude, I'm like Gecko Moria. Or no, I'm like... It's like Gecko Moria, right? Oh my god, wait, there wasn't enough in there. Okay, that's fine, because we have this. Let's go 5. Pop that. Let's go another 5 because I don't think he has a lot of counter. Okay. Oh, we can draw it too. Oh, I do have enough. Ah, if it was like a Kuma. Okay. He took the 5, so I just don't think he has counter. We'll just pass. So I was hoping that like Brooke and like the events would be good against Rayleigh, but also he never played Luffy into something else. I don't know if he just didn't have it early or if he... I don't think he had it early, right? Because we saw pretty much everything he played out, right? This doesn't find you any... He would need something to get rid of this and then also another rush card. Which at that point, I don't think he'd have enough done. Because we do have a little bit of counter. He knows we took back the 2K, so we have at least a 2K, right? And he went through a few Conqueror's Hockey, so I think we're good in that department. I have seen some people run this Luffy, but I don't know. I don't know if I really like it. Going... Sure. And we'll just block. Doesn't really matter, to be honest. He has run out of resources. GG. I don't know. Even when like stuff feels like it's working, it's still super awkward. I still don't think this is a good version of Koala. I think it'd probably just be better if you want like removal, just play like Stussy or something. Oh, we got Limb. Okie dokie. We're going second. It's like not a bad hand, but I don't have any of my removal pieces. So, alright, that's alright. Let's search, start filling up the trash. We gotta take the Kuma. Cool. Might counter out with the Kuma. We can remove that. I can remove something. I can also swing 5 at it and get some counter. Nami. Do I counter out with the Kuma this early so that way I can Kuma off of it? I don't know. Let's go here. Cool. Cool. What do they counter out with? Mihawk? Nice. That's good to get rid of one of those. Which means he probably has another Mihawk, right? 2 Mihawks is crazy. That'd be a lot of restanding. Zoro just does it for free. Ain't that crazy? Didn't swing at me. Wait, what? Wait, what? And a turn, 2 more. How many do I have in my trash? I can just I can just do that. What do I have in my trash? Man, I think we'll just do this. And then forward up. Like I have nothing to really take back with you know. So it's just like big swing. After I guess I can do both, right? Let's go here. Boom, bam. Ooh, that's a better card. Let's see, anything? Yes. Cycle the searchers to fill up the trash. Take that. Nice. And then we'll go 7. Says there's 10. Nice. So we can use Tempest Kick and like Sakazuki if we get one. I don't know if he meant to swing at me or not. We would have counted 1. Where did this promo come from? Ooh. I don't really care about losing this though. Did we get this promo yet? Was this in the like treasure cup things that happened a bit ago? Oh. What did they do to you? I'm kidding. I'm kidding. We just Tempest Kick do that. Right? Let's search first. Pick up Kuma again. Let's go Tempest Kick you. There we go. And then we go another one. No, that'd be crazy, right? Would that be crazy? No, because it ain't actually that crazy. It ain't actually that crazy. Because then we're 2 life and we just Kuma back to back and it's alright, you know? There's Sakazuki, so we trash Saka with Kuma. Bada bop. It's not that bad, right? And he doesn't have anything to really use Mihawk with if he had Mihawk, which he doesn't have anything. There we go. There's a Mihawk. I mean, I'm glad he just had to play that out rather than, oh. He's trying to just like remove all my characters. It's crazy. We don't have any Sakazukis in trash though. So this turn, we might just play Dragon Kuma from trash the Saka with the, right, you know? We can go 7 at leader, draw a card. I don't know. Let's go Kuma, trash you, heal. Cool. We'll go 7 at lead, draw. Okay, it's a Saka, not great. But back up to 3 life, and we have a nice board now. He can't really do anything about the board either. Really, these are very high cost characters. Unless he plays the Hody event, he just passed back. Okay, yeah, well, fair enough. I think we were doing all right, but you know, I think, yeah, you got to turn on end turn, like confirm end turn, right? You got to, it'll save you so many games. You know, but I think we were doing pretty good there. I don't know. It's hard to tell. Listen. I think it's a better bet to just put in Stussy. I think this is just like a better late game removal. I think I'm worrying about like for early removal, we've got options. Again, I don't even think Brook is good for this deck. I think I'm just trying to make this deck so far from what it is and what it can and want to be, right? Like Dragon's a really powerful tool. Right, but I don't know. Like, I think we have some stuff for like mid-game reduction and removal with Sokka, Brook, some events. I don't know. We just really need to focus on trashing stuff early. That's what we need to prioritize, and like Rebecca to get stuff back. I don't know. Stussy could be like a nice piece to use if I can find it. All right, we got Zoro. So we probably are in danger. Let's keep. I don't know. Maybe we find Kuma and it's good times, fun times. Right? Kuma make fun time, good time. Kuina. Okay, well, that's not great. Let's go Koala. I should have, yeah, that's pretty good. Okay. So yeah, none of our blockers do anything, right? At least no Kuina, so we can swing here to get rid of the U. What? Well, I have not seen a Zoro list run the 9 cost. This is a horrible matchup for me. Now 5 at us. I think we'll counter 1. We gotta find that Stussy. We gotta find Stussy. Let's go here. Let's pick up our only option. Let's go here. Let's go here. The only reason, yeah, that's why I liked Mancherry, because, all right, so far we're doing pretty good on not, you know, ruining ourselves with the, yeah, Queen of there. Okay. All right. It's fair and fine. But now we have 2 searcher swings to go into these 2, right? So 8 at us. KO one of your opponent's character. Oh, 3 or less. Yeah, take that. No search for you. No search for you. That made him actually go down 1 in hand size, right? Because he played that out. Didn't search with it yet. Ha 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 ha. Alright, so we'll go. You. Cool. And then we're just gonna be like annoying, I think. 5 at life. I could still be really, really annoying. Yeah. Trash you. You have to trash down to 2. Next turn we just go this into that, right? Yeah, he trashed, what was that, a Mihawk and a Quina? Nice. So this is still able to be rested by Tashigi, but like she did her job. Shout out Robin, she did her job. 2K? Actually? Right? Like, I think we're okay with that. I think I'm okay with that. Because he can't swing. It's original 7 or less. Yeah. Can't swing at that. Alright, let's go here. No! Stussy, no! I shouldn't have done it. It's alright. It's alright. I know he has that... it's fine. I know he has the 9 cost, but if he plays the 9 cost, are we okay? Alright, so we swing here. Yeah, like what is my other option? We try to find some cost reduction. We got a 2K. Okay. No, Stussy, no. Alright, go here. Let's go here. Go boom, bam, boom. That's one of the Mancherry, because then you can take back anything, right? Ooh, I can play out this. To get rid of you? That's not bad. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, 1K. Because now I'm just trying to rush him down, and then we can live a little bit with, we know he has a brick and a 2K, so yeah, we can probably just try to push for game next turn, or, right, if he plays out the 9 cost, then he's kind of dead. If he plays out 9 cost, I think he's dead, right? I kind of wish I used the Stussy. Would have been great, actually, especially with this. Yeah, right, because now you're at 1 life. You've got take. If we get top deck Stussy, all right, yeah, no. We know he has a 2K. We'll go 7. Okay. Go 7. Should just have math, right? Yeah. Ooh. Well, I think we still got it. GG. Yeah, even like when we're doing well, or like kind of what I want to do, I feel like I know like something I could make this into that would actually like kind of play out. I don't know. All right, but those are some games. I don't often like still commit to a deck list that I think is just genuine. Like sometimes, you know, I always say I make a lot of decks that are just stupid for like a challenge or just some very odd, specific, unique thing I'm trying to do, right? This obviously isn't one good deck, right? It's not a great deck list. I think there is something there though, right? I think we can take out some pieces and like without some of this stuff, it is kind of similar to what a Koala build would be, right? I think we could take out some bricks. I think we don't need this event. I think we can accomplish what we're trying to do with this with Sakazuki, which can just kind of fit normally into a build like this. And like I said in this and also in Kuzan, right? This deck feels like you survive, you clear board somewhat, you heal a little bit, and then you win the game because you played out Dragon into something else twice, and then you have a board full of 8k and 7k swings, and you just math out your opponent from there, right? I do like the idea of Stussy in the deck. I think I've seen this in a few lists before sometimes. I think it depends on the meta. If it's a really top end heavy, yeah, this can fit in, right? I don't know. I think it's just a very awkward deck list. Like, I think like conceptually and like with some of the pieces, some of them do make sense. I think Sakazuki, like I said, after all the testing, this could just fit into a regular list because it's another option for Koala to play off of Dragon, which is pretty nice. You know, you establish two things and you remove something your opponent played. That's really good tempo. That's really good play. However, trying to focus on just the removal led to some suboptimal deck building and plays, you know. Like I said, it's not a great deck list. Don't try this for yourself and expect great results. Koala on her best of deck lists is not tier 0 or tier 1 anyway. So trying to do some experiments and some, you know, fun shenanigans isn't going to lead to it being any better, I'd say. But yeah, I don't know. I just really wanted something like this to work, right? I've seen some potential, like it's like right there almost, but not at the same time. I think the fact that we're like a 4 life leader, it hurts too. It's very expensive for us to remove some stuff, you know. If you can have a really great start and just fill your trash up, and then you get Tempest Kick online and you're hitting Sakazuki out, or like Brook, right? I think Brook is just really good option for like the Rayleigh matchup in general, right? But I don't know. But it's also the fact that it's like half the deck that's the important stuff is not Revolutionary Army, so you're not getting it back off of Dragon or something like that. So once it's in the trash, it's just in the trash. That's why I thought like Man Sherry would be like all right in the deck, but even that is like too slow a bit for what we're trying to do. So it's just like the stars have to align for the removal to really work, you know. Getting rid of on 10 Dawn to be able to like Tempest Kick, get rid of an 8 cost with Sokka and establish like Dragon Sakazuki. That feels really strong, you know. But there's so much protection now. There's so much, I don't know. Like, I want this to be good, so I still think, I don't know. Maybe we'll just leave this as like a stepping off point. If you guys have any suggestions, right? I'm definitely, like, hopefully I tempered your expectations in the beginning enough, and, you know, nobody goes out to their locals with this deck list and like, why did I go 0-4? Well, you know, I'm right there with you, buddy. This, I don't know. Like I said, maybe there's some potential there with some of the cards and some of the combos, but I think there's just better removal, right? Even if you were just to play Sakazuki now, like, you probably have a better time. I think that like just Dragon is so close to being what Gecko Moria was. That's like, it's so tempting to try to make it work into more removal style, right? So I don't know. I think when I play Koala, I might just try to put Sakazuki in as like a 2 of or a 3 of, right? Because we're just trying to put it into our trash anyway. So if it gets trashed with a search, that's great. I don't think we need Brook. I think we can just put more Revolutionary Army stuff in there, right? I don't know. Yeah. Lot to think about, lot to theorize, and lot to theory craft about, right? A lot of deck building potential, maybe. Not the best. Like I said, even when we were doing what I was kind of hoping the deck would do, it felt like awkward and like eh. It felt like I would still be in a good winning position even if I wasn't doing my current build. I don't know. But either way, let me know what you think of the list down in the comments about Koala. If you're going to be playing Koala, let me know what you're doing differently, right? If you have any suggestions, I think there's potential, right? I think Sussy could maybe work if there's like a lot of Enel running around. This could be a good card. Sakazuki, like I said, I think he could work in the deck. Let me know. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Leave a like, subscribe, and hope to see you in the next one. Bye-bye.